What's happening? What's happening? 392 Blurred Lines coming back at you with another video. Hey, first time coming to the channel. Welcome to the channel. For everybody else, what's happening? What's happening? We back again for another video. First time coming to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Everybody else, hey, thanks for coming back one more time. Today, I had to post this video. I wasn't gonna make a video. I just wanted to come out here and get it done. As you can see, I got on my fatigues. I'm out here working. It ain't cold, so I thought I better get this done. But the problem that we're having, we have a issue with our heating in the Dodge Durango. One side gets warm and the other side doesn't. These vehicles are notorious. If you have these vehicles that have the dual control heating system and cooling system, you're going to have this problem. I guarantee it. But today, we're going to get this problem fixed because when the wife is driving, brother over here freezing in this cold Michiana weather. So you know what? I said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna order one of these parts. Ain't nothing but a little bit of gear. Very, very, very small. What did I do with it? It's that small. I lost it. No, I didn't. I'm just messing around. Matter of fact, I ordered two of them. But it's a little small gear. And it actually goes to the actuator blend unit or the blend actuator assembly. But this little gear, if you were to take your vehicle somewhere to have this done, they're going to charge you an arm and a leg. I couldn't find the information I needed on YouTube to get this job done. So I said, I gotta make a video for this so somebody else who has this problem will know how to fix this problem. I watched this individual on his YouTube channel. He was doing it. All I could say was, oh no. So I said, there's got to be an easier way. So I decided I'm gonna do it myself and I'm gonna find out what's the easiest way to do this. So that's why I'm making this video. But this is a 2014 Dodge Durango Citadel. I'm not going to say that they're all the same. I seen somebody do this with a 2012, and the way they did it, they went through the glove compartment. And the other guy that I watched do it, he was up under the driver's side trying to do it. And I see why he was catching all kind of problems from that side doing it. I said, well, you know what? I'm going to at least take the glove compartment box out and see exactly how this is going to be done. Now, mind you, it took me a minute to figure out how to get this glove compartment box out. No information on YouTube about it. Absolutely none. But in all actuality, it is very, very simple. And I'm going to show you how I did that. I already got into all this. I'm already at the actuator. I already took all the glove box out. I did all that. And after I got to where the actuator is, I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make a video from here to show you guys exactly how to do this. Now, hey, if you haven't already, because you know my videos, go ahead and run to the snack box. Go ahead, make you a quick dash to the kitchen, get you a snack, and hurry right back. And we're gonna try to dive into this real quick, and I'm gonna give you a quick update as to where I am and how we got to where we are right now. So I'm gonna give you an opportunity to go ahead and do that. I'm gonna set this camera up. I'm gonna set it down so I can show you exactly how I did this. So when you get ready to do it, you're not going to be discouraged and say, oh, no, I'm taking that to have somebody else do it. You can do this. I always said it. I'm not an influencer, but I am an encourager. I'm going to encourage you to do this yourself because if I can do it, you can do it. And all it takes, screwdriver, I believe it was a 5/16. Nope, 9/32. 9/32 little socket. Screwdriver with a socket end on it. And you're going to need a little small ratchet. And actually, it's a T20 torque head. I couldn't think of the name for it. So I'm going to say a little T20 head for the little screws that holds the actuator on. All right, y'all go ahead and get your snack. Hurry right back, and I'm going to show you where we're at from there. Peace. All right. We're back. So I'm going to show you guys exactly where we left off at. Okay, I'm going to do this as simple as I possibly can because, like I said, I already got all this stuff ripped out. Only thing I haven't taken out yet is the actuator. I already have one of those bolts out. As I said, it was a T20 to take them out. There's only 2 of them. But you can actually see that the thing is not working as it should. I had the car running and I was using the blend control for this side, and as you press the temperature on the instrument cluster to bring the temperature up and down, there's a gear. See, now I was just up a minute ago and I don't even know what I did with it. I didn't even bring that gear back out here. What did I do with that gear anyway? Well, I know I got it. Might be in my pocket. Even though this is ridiculous. That's all right. I'm going to show it to you. But right now, I'm going to try to show you exactly how I took this stuff loose because it was a headache. Oh, that's that seat making a noise. This here, this wood grain panel, it actually sits here. Now, this will have to be removed. Just be careful with it. It has these clips. It has these little clips on the back of it. And what I did, I went back behind it with a screwdriver to pop those clips out. Just go down the side of it and just lightly just pop them out. It's going to take a little bit of force, but if you're gentle enough and careful enough, you will not crack this. So just take your time. It's no hurry. It doesn't, from the looks of it, it's not going to take very long at all to change the gear on this. So just be confident in what you're doing. You can do this. I didn't even know it had clips, but I said, you know what? I'm going to try. It should have clips behind it because that's what they do with all this plastic. They put these clips on it, so when they're putting these together, pop, 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 just popping them right in place. So that's what they're just on clips. But that is removed so you can get to these screws. You have 3 of these. You're going to have 3 of these 9/32 that run across the top of this. Actually, you got 2 of them. I'll take that back. You got 2 of them. So you got 2 of them to run across the top, and then you got these 4 that run across the bottom. You go ahead and take the bottom out, but the only way you're going to get to these is to get the door off. That's where I was having the problem. I couldn't figure out how to get the door off. But as you get these out, then you have access to the actuator. Now, to get the door off, that's, like I said, that's where I was having the problem. This door, I keep pushing that button to the seat. That's what that noise is. You probably hear it. This door has these little felt tabs on it. And these felt tabs, they are actually stops. When that door opens up, click, click, click. It doesn't make a click sound, but I'm just demonstrating. You know, when that door opens up, it actually, this right here, it comes up against the inside of right here. That's where that slides up against and stops it. But I couldn't figure out how to get that door off. And, you know, some vehicles, you can just push this little button and it releases this to where this will come down, and then you can take it off the little guide pin. There's a guide pin down there for this, which gives it the swivel. Now, you have to release it here in order to get it low enough to pull it off of those guide pins. And the only way you can get this out of that guide, you really, really have to push in on this. That's where I thought I was going to break something, because you really, really have to push in on this. It has a little bit of flexibility. I'm going to tell it like it is. It's cold. If you're doing this cold, this is nothing but plastic. You might break it because of it being cold and this not being as flexible as it would be if you were doing it in the summertime when it's warm, and this plastic would be a little bit more pliable. But when it's cold, it's more rigid. It's stiffer. It doesn't want to flex. It doesn't want to bend. I just took a chance at it. You know, hey, break. I'm going to figure how to get it off. So I just come to the conclusion, I'm going to see what happens. And that's what I did. And I didn't break nothing, but it did come loose. I said, that's it. So that's how you get the door off, so that you can have access to the rest of the boats to get the box itself out. All right. And in doing that, you have your button here. That's for a light. So you got a plug here to unplug here, if you can see that. And this one here actually goes to the light, which is right up here on inside of this here. And there's one more thing that I really didn't show you, but it's a little small. Where is it? Oh, it's where is it? It's somewhere. It's is it on this? It's not. Yeah, it is. There it is, right there. Okay, it's right here. This little apparatus here. It has this slide here, and what that is for, that hooks to the. Man, I got so much going on here. The inside of this door. So that will come through. Okay, there's your guide pins. Y'all bear with me. I'm trying to show you. I'm trying to show you how to do this. Just give me a minute. All right, this will go in the guide pins. This is the guide pins right here. All right, y'all see this? Okay, now that little cable I just showed you, I'm trying to show you. Give me a minute. I'm trying to show you this little cable. It will then hook inside right here. All right, y'all see that? That's where that hooks. Okay. All right. Now you got the gist of what's going on. A few other things that you know you had in order to get that loose. This little side panel. This little side panel. It sits down here. It has a light that got to unplug it. Down here, it's got a couple wires. Actually, no, this one here. Actually, this one here goes up under here. And then this one here, this is the little plastic kicker panel. All right. So there's a few things you got to take off. But once again, this stuff, it's got plugs. You know, it snaps on and off. These little clips. You know, there's nothing hard about this. You got this. And these here, they just have a couple of these. These, I hate these. But it has these. They go up in some holes down there, and that's what holds this up. And, you know, you be careful with that. You can grab them and just kind of wiggle them out. When you get one out, wiggle out, and go to the next one. You can do it. Ain't no biggie. I ain't break nothing. I didn't break nothing, so you can handle it. This here, I just took this out of the way. You'll see it down in here, but this comes out the bottom and get heat at the floor, and it plugs in, right? See, now I'm gonna have to bring you down here so you can see what's going on, but it plugs in right here. All right, now I think I got you guys all caught up with where we're at. So now we're at the actuator, and I'm gonna get you guys in here and I'm gonna show you where this actuator is and how to get it out, because it's very simple. I mean, it's very, very simple. It's not as hard as they want to charge you to do it for you when you can do it yourself. All right, I'm gonna get you in here. That little plug that comes off, that come off of there. I took that off, thinking there was a screw behind it, but it wasn't. I'll put it back on. All right, let me get you guys down in here, and we're gonna see where we can go from there. Okay, that right there is the actuator. That is where the problem is. And the problem is, I gotta get you focused in here. I gotta get this so you can see exactly where the problem is. Okay. Okay. All right. The problem actually is right here. There is a gear back behind there, and that little gear is broken. So you have to take out that screw there, and there's another one right there. Then as you can see, there's a little plug. You may want to unplug that, but you can see I have it loose. I just got to take this one the rest of the way out, and then this will come off, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna try to get you guys mounted so you can see as I take this off exactly what it's going to look like. I know it ain't the easiest thing. One more thing. While you're here, right here is your cabin air filter. You got a clip here. Pull that clip. That door comes off. Your cabin air filter goes right there. As you can see, there's not one here. I just took it out before I started this video. Took some pictures of it, the part number, and sent them to my wife so she could pick up one, so I can put a new cabin air filter in here while I have all this stuff out of the way. But that's something simple. It just hooks. I can't really see. Okay, right. It hooks right there. Can't see nothing. Turn this around here. Maybe we can see something. Can you see now? All right. Yeah, we can see now. All right. So that just goes right there, just like that. And this just push right back in. So when you put your new one in, that's where it goes. So why you in here changing that? Because if you have one of these Durangos with the dual temperature, you probably will be changing this. Okay, so I'm going to try to get you guys set up. I don't know exactly how, but I'm going to try to get you guys set up so you can see me take this thing loose. Let me see. Do I have something I can... See, this is... I can't do it with one hand, that's for sure. I surely can't do it with one hand. I can't hold this camera and do this, boys and girls. So, as you can see, y'all see what I'm talking about. I'm just going to take this already loose. I just got to take that one bolt out. I'll get that bolt taken out, and then I'll go from there, and I'll show you where we're at. So, just give me a minute. Bear with me. All right, let's see if we can get this thing out of here. All right. It takes a little second here. The bolt has a little length to it, but it's getting looser. It's just about out. Fall down there. I'll pick you back up. All right. Where did you fall? Oh, you fell back behind. Oh, come on. Now, really? Did you really have to? Did you really fall back there? Are you kidding me? No, it didn't fall back here, did it? Yes, it did. Oh, come on now. All right, I see you. Glad you didn't go too far. All right. All right. See, now, as I was watching this guy do this from the driver's side, now this actuator's right there. This guy was doing it from the driver's side. He was taking all kind of brackets loose up under there. I said, oh, no, we ain't doing that. I said, no, we not doing all that. He did it. I bet you, I want to say that he said it took, oh, man, it was an all-day job for him, all day. And I've only been working on this, maybe an hour, maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. But I know this screw is just about out of here. A couple more little turns, and it's out. Should be. Oh, so close. Let me see if I can put this on the end of it and just turn it with my fingers. Maybe. Can't really get your hand up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's it. That's it. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, see, them screws, they got a little length on them. What I'm going to do, I'm going to bring you in here so that you can see when I take this off. I've never done this before. And you'll see what I see with me. So we're gonna get our light up here. We're going to try to get our light up here mounted so you can see, just like that. And I'm going to get you in here. I'm gonna get you in here so you can see this action, so we can see what I'm tearing up together. All right, let me get you turned around here. All right, got you turned around with me. All right, there it is right there. Reach up in here, grab it, and I'm gonna pull it carefully off because I don't know what's gonna sling all out here. My 20 springs shooting my way. That's where the gear sits. See where the gear sits? And that is the gear that's broken. Let's bring it down here so you can actually see where. Okay. This is actually the gear that's broken. I'm gonna leave it just like that. I'm gonna actually go get the gear that goes there so you can see how bad that thing is broken. I don't even see the pieces to it. The pieces, they probably fell down here back behind this carpet where that wrench just fell. They probably fell back behind here. That's why we didn't see any broken pieces on the floor, because that's what activates the gear. That's the activator right there. Well, that's where the gear sits. Right here on the activator. This is the activator. Let me go find this gear and see if we can see what we got going on. All right. I keep hitting that controller on the seat. Okay. Found the gear. It was sitting right over there. Right where I put it. That's the gear that needs to be changed. So this is what it looks like. Now, when you look at that thing down there, I'm gonna take you back down there and I'm gonna let you see exactly all of the stuff that is broken off of that, which keeps that thing from working like it should. So let me bring you back. Let me bring you back down. Hold on. Would you hold on just a minute? I'm gonna get you down here. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. All right. Hold up. Okay. See, that's what it looks like right now. This is what it's supposed to look like. So all of that is broken off of it. That is what will not activate that part up there. That that part of the gear right there, because it's all gone, broke off. Don't know where it went, but it went somewhere. So what we're gonna do, see if I can get you set up here. I don't know if I can set you. I'm just gonna try to do it like this. Just hang on. I'm gonna try to take this off like so. And as I take it off, set it down like I took it off. And I'm gonna pick this one up and I'm gonna put him back on there, just like taking that one off. And that's that. That's changing that actuator gear. Well, actually it's called a actuator blend door gear. I will be sure to get you the part number for that, but different vehicles, they may be different. So I ordered mine off of I think it was Amazon, and it came in a couple of days. So let me see if I can get this put back up in here. Now they say that you have to reset them. What I'm gonna do, I think that it only goes on one way. It can only go so far one direction and so far the other direction. I got the heat all the way up on both settings, so I'm gonna go from there and see if that works. And I'm just gonna put the 2 screws back in it to hold it up in position. I'm gonna start the vehicle up, turn the heat on, and make sure both sides is bringing out the warm air. Okay, so give me a minute, guys. I'm gonna put that back up there. All right, everybody. We got it put back together as far as the gear on, the actuator itself, and we also went ahead and calibrated the actuator. The way to do that, you want to turn your vehicle off. Okay, when you turn your vehicle off, you will actually hear your actuator. Don't put it on. Don't put it on before you calibrate it. Make sure that you keep it off. Do not put it back on, because it has to go back to its I would have to say its neutral position, or its home position. It will then go to its home position. It will go to its home position. Now, what you want to do, you want to make sure that your door, the gear that is above the actuator gear that you're applying, make sure that that's free. Make sure that that's free. Mine was stuck. That could have been a reason why it broke. Maybe that door stuck. I did see another video where somebody's had welded itself shut. That one, I actually had to kind of put a little pressure to it to break it free. I got it free to where it moves freely. Upon doing that, to reset, to calibrate your actuator, make sure that that's free. Go ahead and put your gear. There's a little round hole right below your door gear on the heater box itself. When you line that gear up, you'll see exactly how it lines up. They're like involute gears, so they only will match up one way. And once they match up one way, you have one that has a wider section in the middle. I should have brought the other gear out here, but you'll have one gear that has a bigger section, and then the rest of them are just actual like gears. When you line both of those gears up, they'll mesh together. They'll fit loosely. You want them lined up in the center, right in the center. They'll fit loosely. And then you're able then to slide your actuator right onto it, because all that lines up. The gears, they'll all line up. They will not line up if you try to do it with the gear on the actuator itself. You cannot get them to line up. They will not line up. It has to be in that neutral position before it lines up. Everything works fine. I thought I would test everything, make sure that it gets cold, it gets hot, on this side. So we're good. So now we're gonna go back and we're gonna put all this stuff back together. I'm kind of up in the air about putting it back together right now because I'm still waiting for my wife to bring the air filter. Now, there's a possibility. There's a possibility I can change that air filter by putting the box back together, but I won't put the door back on because that was kind of rough. But if I can put the box back in here and still be able to get to the cabin filter, I'll do that. But other than that, we changed the gear. And as I was saying, when you go to line up those gears, this is the gear you're going to replace. As you can see, it's broke. It has a section that's here, and it went all the way around to here, had gears on it. But to line this up, this section right here, this thicker, this wider section, that is considered like the, let me see, how can I explain it? That's what you have to line up the actuator with. But the only way that you can get the actuator to line up with this and those gears being in the right place. Okay, actually, okay, this works perfectly. All right, you can see that line. That line, that's top. That's top. I'm gonna call that top dead center. Somebody put that on there at the factory. That line, that's the top of it. That lets you know where the center of the gear is. The gear went around here. Up here on top, it was a wide area that lined up with the gear sprocket on the heater box. Yeah, I'll say it like that. I wish I should have showed you, but I was trying to get this thing put together. It's starting to get dark out here. Okay, so that lines up. That's the top. That's the center. The top. This fat piece right here, this flat section right here, that is what will line up when you put your actuator through that. That is the exact position that it's going to look like up under the dash. That is the top. That's what that line. See, now just looking at that, that's why they put that line up here to signify the top. That's the top, because that's exactly what it looks like when I put that. When I say in that hole, this fits in the hole right up under that gear on the heater box. I know I'm just rambling and probably messing y'all all up, but it's not hard. It's very, very simple. In layman's term, I'm gonna explain it easier than that. Just take this gear. You see this? Put that up on top. Slide that in that hole down there, lining the gears up on top with the gears that are coming down from the bottom. That's it. Line it up. Top, in, line it up. Calibrate it, make sure the vehicle's off. Your actuator will be in its neutral position. This flat piece right here will be heading 3 o'clock. Slides right on. Put your 2 bolts in, bow, screw them down, tighten them up. Problem solved. Put it back together. If I can do it, you can do it. Now, I had to make this video because, like I said, I watched a video with this guy doing it, and it took him forever. I watched it, and all I could do is shake. I was laughing. I actually was laughing because he was going through it. That brother was going through it. See, not a hard job. Not hard at all. I've been procrastinating and doing it because the weather got cold. And I was like, man, I went and got me a 5-gallon of kerosene because I knew I was going to be out here. You see, I'm right in front of the garage. I figured I'd have my kerosene heater on, blowing heat on me. But it's not that bad out here. I'm glad I went ahead and got this done. I think the Journey, it needs one. I think on the passenger side of my Journey, Dodge, it seemed like it's doing pretty much close to the same thing. But it is putting out some heat on the passenger side. In mine, just not as much as it should. But they say that those Journeys have heating issues. And it's not so much as the door blend, but the heater core itself. So it may be another animal I'm working with when it comes to that journey. I'll find out when I get to that point. But as for the Dodge Durango, we got her taken care of. We're just going to button everything back up, and we're going to keep it moving. But thanks for watching. Thanks for coming to the channel once again. Hey, we're waiting for spring. We're waiting for spring. I had a few things come for blurred lines. Yeah, I had a few things come, and we're gonna get those things taken care of real quick, fast, and in a hurry come spring. And we're just gonna keep it moving. And we're gonna see you guys in the next video. Once again, I know it took a while to post a video, but hey, it seemed like I get more views when it comes to working on this Durango than anything else. And that includes the hot rod. Don't nobody want to come check out the hot rod. Nobody wants to come check out the Calvinite. But that's all right. Hey, for anybody out there, 2014 Dodge Durango Citadel, this is the easiest way to do it. Go through the glove compartment if you want to get this job done and get it done quickly. With all that being said and done, we're going to get back with you guys a little later on. 392 Blurred Lines coming at you. Peace out.